Hello and welcome to BrixFix. I am your host Brix, here today with another LEGO City set. This is set number 60389, the LEGO City Custom Car Garage. This set comes in with 507 pieces, is a 6+ age rating, and is priced at $59.99 in the US or $79.99 its Canadian equivalent. And I gotta say, just looking at the box front and back, this is little Brix's dream come true. This is exactly what I wanted growing up, was just a place to swap out engines, body parts from cars. You know, I did it on my own with my own custom pieces on my own custom cars, but to have a set that packed in this much play value and was exactly what I was looking for, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty excited to get this built. If you like what you see and you like LEGO set reviews, please consider subscribing to our channel. I put out new reviews each and every week, and your support goes a really long way to helping the channel grow, so I can provide more quality content for you. So for now, let's get this built, out here on the table, and give you a closer look. Built and on display, this is everything you get in this set, and it comes with a lot. 2 awesome little custom cars, a tool chest on wheels that can be zoomed around the shop for different tools for different mechanics to work on things, 4 great minifigs on display there, as you can see, one in a wheelchair with an amazing little acetylene torch setup. It's pretty cool. You've got an engine hoist, a vehicle hoist for the vehicles, a platform to drive up on, lots of little custom components, and I mean, yes, this is supposed to be seen most notably from the front. There's no camera unfriendly angle here. Around the back, you can get a better look at the things on the shelves, the custom car parts stacked up. This really looks good from every angle, and can I just say, spoiler alert, I love this, and this has so much play value. A kid could go bananas playing with this. This has lots of fun play for different custom things for the cars, and a lot of imaginative play, which I think is awesome. That's what LEGO's really all about. Here it is, a still frame shot of absolutely everything you get with this set. If you don't feel at a glance that this is not worth your $60 US, I honestly don't know what it would take to impress you. 2 cars, 4 minifigs, they all have accessories, a tool chest, a full workshop, lots of custom parts, cute signage. I mean, this is great bang for your buck, amazing value. With the cars, the figures, and the little extras removed, this is the main beef of the set. This is the custom car garage itself. Just look at this, even without all the goodies distracting you from its awesomeness. You've got the logo for the shop up above there. You've got 4 different racks, 2 on each side of the different front and rear assemblies of the cars that can be changed out. In the middle is a little drive-up engine hoist, a platform for getting a car up there for a mechanic to conceivably work on while it's up there out of the way. The left side, I'll get into closer detail, but that is a board of blueprints for custom designing the cars, and on the right is all just engine parts and a schematic design there for maybe the paint or the graphics, some tools on a shelf, and that is 2 different engine blocks and a little coffee cup up there on display. There's 2 little spray paint cans back there too. I mean, yes, I say this is good value as a whole, but even just look at this. LEGO's gone above and beyond making the most of a small amount of parts. I mean, 507 pieces is not nothing, but this set really goes, no pun intended here, more than the sum of its parts. I think there's so much play value here and so much going on. LEGO did the best they could with those 507 pieces overall, and I mean, this is maybe half of it here of the actual mechanic garage, and chef's kiss, 10 out of 10 for execution. I did mention this already, but I really had to give you a closer look of this blueprint schematic board. As you can see, these tiles here, there's 2 aside. They spin around to show you the different looks of the cars and what they could conceivably look like if you were going to switch out their parts. And drumroll, these are prints. These are all printed tiles. There is stickers in this set. That logo up there is a sticker. You can see the license plates on the cars are stickers, but this is all done with prints. Amazing. We'll do a deeper dive now in each of the cars. I was going to say this one was my favorite, but honestly, I can't say. I like them both quite a bit. This one sort of gives me that Fast and Furious, like, it's clearly like, you know, a regular 2-door coupe that's been heavily modified with the graphics, the spoiler, different mags, things like that. And again, that harkens back to what this whole shop and set is about, is customizing vehicles. That whole front fascia comes off, that whole rear spoiler assembly comes off, and you can mix and match with any of the 4 pieces that I showed you there on display with the shop. This set is built off the main chassis that LEGO's been using for a long time, and this many stud wide, but it builds up quite nicely. There is a lot of building here, even though it is a set chassis. Look at the way that that diffuser comes off the back there. That looks so cool. And then the suggestion of this 4-port exhaust, I think looks really, really neat. All easy to do. This was not a difficult build, but it looks almost the level of complexity that Speed Champions used to be when they were the 6 stud wide. To get a figure in, you just pull the roof off and there he sits. Not much in there but a steering wheel, but it gets the job done. I think this car is really nice overall. I love the color, the gold rims, everything really stands out about it. It looks really, really cool and really, really fast. There are a total of 4 rear end pieces and 4 front pieces for the 2 cars. I think these 2, based on the color, are the suggested replacements for what's on display here. These look just as good as what's on the car. I mainly set it up the way I did just because that's how it looked on the box, but these 2 pieces would make great substitutes. And it's amazing that they're interchangeable with the other car as well. Speaking of that other car, here it is in its glory. You can see, again, I set it up like it was in the box, but this is the replacement rear end and the replacement front for this vehicle. And again, you could switch it between the other car if you wanted to. Separate from the shop and the cars, these are the 3 little accessory builds that you get. On the left there is a rolling toolbox. It does hold tools on the outside and can have some stuff stored inside behind that little swing door. In the middle is the suggestion of an engine hoist, or maybe it's just a hoist for moving the bigger panels of the cars around as they get swapped out. And lastly, we've seen a lot of wheelchairs, but I've never seen one in LEGO that had an acetylene torch mounted to it. That is a gas tank with the torch piece. Amazing. Now down to the figures. On the left there, I would say, is the main mechanic of the shop. She was the one in the wheelchair with the acetylene torch, and that's why she's putting safety first and wearing her welder's mask. That welder's mask is on a swivel on a helmet, similar to a LEGO Knight's helmet with the swivel face cage that comes down. When you swivel it up, bada bing, there is one of the cutest little LEGO faces I've ever seen. And on top of that, not only does she have that great helmet, she has an amazing little hairpiece. The guy on the right there is an Octan employee. I would say he's probably the head engineer of the garage, and you can see a pocket protector on his print there, as well as some buttons, an undershirt, and that Octan badge. Very, very well done. Look at both of their prints now from the back. They do carry over from the front to the back, and they're both spectacular with their detail. Only one alternate face here between these 2 figures, and that goes to the cute girl in the wheelchair with that pink hair. Look at that, giving a little saucy wink. Love it. 2 other great figures here. I'm to assume, based on their colors of their jackets, that these are the drivers of the 2 cars. The one on the left there is the female. She has the dual molded hat and hairpiece, and the guy on the right there just has the single hairpiece, but it looks awesome. And here they are with their race-ready looks in their helmets. Those helmets do have the clear visor pieces, which I have open there, and no secondary faces for either of these 2, which was surprising considering one of them has sunglasses. Usually with sunglasses, we do get another face print without. Both of those figures' race jacket prints do carry over to the back and look fantastic. Really good prints front and back for all 4 of the figures in this set. Here it comes at last. You think to yourself, Brix is going to say something negative about this set. Nope, not this time. This is utter perfection. No notes. Wow, the LEGO City Custom Car Garage blew my mind. I haven't seen play value like this at a price point like this in a long time, maybe honestly ever. This is probably, it's not my favorite set by stretch the imagination, but for a kid, this set is a 10 out of 10. This is incredible play value, 2 vehicles, 4 minifigures, lots of little extra things going on, lots of things to interact with, and being able to swap out big pieces of the cars. We're not just talking about wheels, tires, little tiny engines, we're talking whole front fascias, big rear wing spoilers. Like, to be able to swap out those kind of parts, I think is amazing, and you can really change it up any way you want. There's no set configuration. The way I've got it laid out here is sort of what it looked like on the box and the way the cars looked, but I hope I gave you the looks you wanted to see. And hey, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I put out new videos each and every week, and your support goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. And hey, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what you thought of this set, or maybe just an opinion of a set you'd like to see me review. Know that you are very appreciated, and until next time, take care.